Thank you everybody for watching this video. Push the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and push that notification bell. It will help us tremendously to grow this channel. We have a bunch of stuff coming out for you, the fans, unique content, so please stay tuned. JHK here for the AllStar, and joining me right now is newly signed UFC flyweight / maybe bantamweight, I don't know, Muhammad Mokaev. Thank you so much, man, for the time. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you so much. Everything's good. Good news, but not my final news. What I want to know, I want to be a UFC champion, so this is not my final destination. So it's good, small steps.
Definitely. I remember, and you probably remember meeting me in Phuket 2019. You were 12-0 as an amateur. You told me that you're going to turn pro in 2020 and be in the UFC shortly after. Here we are. You told me what you're going to do. You did it. How does it feel to be signed and making your debut in 2022?
I've been saying this for a long time. Even you proved yourself now, not just like after I won IMMAF or championships. I knew it. I felt this before, I felt, when you're doing this for a long time, you like understand like these fights are gonna do this year, and then something like you add some month, maybe be like maybe I couldn't get visa there, maybe I maybe not have enough money to travel there, and add some month, and then average time I said 2022, and it's happened, and it feels amazing to be like young is there at the moment, and to show the younger generation that you can achieve if you believe in yourself. Like even many people told me, hey, you really 2020, you only start growing. These guys like are strong, like. Hey, my last two fighters like older than me. One of them was like 29 years old, and another one like 24. So it's not about age. You see, like in Tiger, I have sparred with guys who's like ranked in UFC. So it doesn't make difference. It's all about mentality, I believe.
Yeah, and when I was at Tiger in 2019, people were telling me, you need to interview this guy, Mohammad Mokaev, man. He's the next guy. And I was like, I didn't know about you at that time, because you were in the amateurs. And then I met you, and instantly I felt something like this guy has that it factor. Do you feel that? Do you feel like you have that it factor to become the biggest star?
I think so. I think I have this energy. I have this charisma. What UFC needs, what people want, and I've got the skills. Not just like an idiot, like on a hype. I've got the actually um, results that back in my talk. That's how, like, when you have strong results, then you can talk.
Your amateur career was incredible, and it was so important for you. When you see fighters, they turn pro with no amateur experience. Do you think that they start too early and that ruins their career?
100%, 100%. Like where you see like a boxer without amateur fights going to professional, and there's professional who actually fought in amateurs. Like example, like Anthony Joshua. Example, come on, is like you don't have to know was this guy like don't have to see him. You just say Joshua will finish him. It's experience. It's not just like fighting experience. You get mentally ready. You get understanding your body more, weight cut, preparation, everything. There's so much things you have to get used to before to go to big leagues. And if you don't do this in amateur, I won't suggest you to go. Maybe just for couple fights to get money maximum, and that's it.
There's the next generation coming up, the next generation of fighters. Right now, they're probably like 12, 13. They're training. They're looking at you. What's the best advice you can give them?
I would say go to IMMAF routes. There's like I was at the event in Birmingham. There was an English Championships IMMAF at the Arnold show. So I was watching the kids. There's some like huge talent coming from England, and go to IMMAF routes. Try yourself. Win, lose, don't matter. You're traveling. You're getting those experience. You see like different hotels. That's what you're getting ready for. Different hotels, different country, different people. A lot of pressure, and when you go to professional, you coming, you know, you just have one fight, and it's like that's it. You just have to put everything in one fight. In IMMAF, you just have to like save up for the final like this, and win lose don't matter. Amateur, of course, I have a good amateur record, but I never be like if I really like want to build my record, I wouldn't go to IMMAF. If I be like, hey, I'm gonna do it in UK like 26, 30, you know, I'm gonna stay in UK, you know. But I choose harder way. I choose where actually I can say I'm a world champion, not just British champion. And then, yeah, I think I'm of way compete as much as possible, compete in jiu-jitsu tournaments, wrestling tournaments. Nobody cares. You lose, win. Now the time it counts now. You know.
You know, right now you're sitting in Bahrain. What are you doing there?
I'm waiting for my wife's visa. You know, she's getting visa to UK, and then also training here. And I'm gonna plan out what I'm gonna do next. Maybe go to Miami, maybe go to Thailand. Um, so maybe stay here. I'm gonna plan out today, see what's next, and we'll see.
Yeah, you know, I was just in Thailand last month, and I was with John Boy, and he was talking
Wow.
about you.
Yeah, I miss him. You know, I miss all the vibes like Woody, Hickman brothers. I really miss like Johnny. And it's hard training, but you don't feel this training. It's so much like good energy, good vibes going on.
You know, a lot of people they have undefeated records as a professional, right? You also have an undefeated record as a professional, and you get signed. You fought for Brave. Was there any fights that were really tough for you? You know, some adversity that you overcame?
I would say not tough as a fighters. Of course, there was good. One of the last opponent was like 15 professional fights, and they like 4 losses on his record. It was like like for example, he fought like Dominic Wooding and Jay Cadley. What did he do for 2 rounds? First 2 rounds, he was like nearly finishing both of them, and then third round he's getting caught. So it's not like he's a bad fighter. He just like like maybe underestimate these guys. So but first round I beat him. Second round I finished him. You know, so also I had like staph infection. I still have maybe you see it's on my knuckle. It was like a huge, and I'm like Tuesday they want to pull me out from the fight on when the fight was Saturday. I'm like no, I'm not. It's a common event. I know the organization. I always respect the organization. They make a posters. That's what I'm thinking in my head. They make posters. I'm everywhere. How can I pull out? I'm in. And then that's maybe it was hard as a fight. I mean, like mentally, I'm like, hey, I have infection, temperature, everything. I'm still going in this kind of way. And then like against Abdul Hussein, we fought outside 33 degrees. Event was outside. It was hot. It was crazy hot, especially when you're wrestling. You know, it's crazy. But um, I found like IMMAF fights was tougher than professional fights, skill wise.
All right. All right. Now, you know, there's talks of you making your debut in the UFC in March in London. Is that true, or could you see yourself maybe making your debut in Abu Dhabi on Fight Island?
When is that? What date? You know?
I have no idea. I'm just saying, you know, it's possible. You know, Fight Island, they just make events short time.
Possible, possible. You know, I've got a lot of fans in uh, this side of the place. You know, so a lot of like Arabs supporting me. So even if I fight here, it's gonna be like home. But UK is original my home, and if I fight there, I'm gonna even if I fight on prelims, I'm gonna fill out the arena like it's a main event.
Who will fight you? Who will you make your debut against? And maybe last weekend, 2 weeks ago, you know, you sent out a tweet, Cody Durden. You told him you want to fight him in your debut.
Yes, he's a good name to beat. He talks, but I think he's apologized. But even if he's apologized, you cannot make comments like this if somebody not shake your hand. Come on, man. Like if you don't shake your hand, you just like be like idiot. That's the way parents told him, you know. That's it. You don't say race. But he has 4 fights in UFC. I've got 0 fights in UFC. I want to show that I can put, and a lot of fans want to see this fight. If people want to see, why not make it? If they want to see, I see a lot of um, people message me on Twitter like smash this guy. I'm like, okay, if you want to see it, why not? UFC have to make it if people want to see.
So you're gonna focus on flyweight because I remember you're talking about even bantamweight too.
I had 17 fights in bantamweight, but this is to save my health. I fought like bigger guys, and I'm like, hey, what is this? Like I'm fighting bigger guys, but at the same time I'm saving my health for weight cutting. Like in IMMAF, you have to weigh in every morning, and but flyweight for me not hard to make. Um, I will fight flyweight, take the title, and then maybe take some bantamweights out.
Now, you're starting your UFC career, and when you look at your future, do you want to have a career like Khabib where you retire in your prime, as the champion, or do you like what Mayweather did and accomplished like a 50-0 with multiple titles?
I want to be like I want to be remembered something that nobody done in this sport. I want to do this something special that nobody done.
What is something special in your mind?
I want to like motivate younger generation, not to prove somebody, like this, like some fans that think I'm a cocky, too confident, too arrogant. No, not this. It's not about this. I want to show younger generation that everything is possible. Everything is like even like living in Wigan on £5 a day. You can achieve anything you want. I want to show this. I want to get the younger generation, get them out from the streets. Maybe if somebody don't have money, support them in the future. Like I already do. If somebody don't have money and they message me and say, "Listen, I need to train somewhere, but I don't have money." I call my coaches and say, "This kid is he wants to become a better person. Give him a fair membership." So that's what I want to do in the future. Build myself academy in Manchester and get everybody from the street and spend the energy. Even if they don't become champions, they become good as a human.
Raising the next generation to become better people, not really fighters, right?
That's right. That's right. Present people we cannot change. They're already grown up. Only we can change is younger generation. If they become strong in mind, the people around will be strong as well. And in the future when I have kids and family, like they will be grown with strong people around.
So, what is it? Is it going to be Miami? Is it going to be Thailand? What do you think? What are you leaning towards?
Today I'm gonna decide. Today we have
Uh,
we have sit down with the team and we're gonna plan out.
all right. Well, good luck on planning everything out and making a decision. And hopefully, we do see you in March in your UFC debut, man. I'm excited to see what you can do at the highest level. And, man, everybody's excited to see what you can do. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you so much for believing in me in that time. So it means a lot. I want to thank everybody who works in the media. Who pushes us as a fighters, who takes time to sit down like this and do interview for us. It means a lot. You guys, without you guys, we cannot put ourselves on the map. With results, of course, we can, but then people have to find out about us. That's why I want to thank everybody.